What if one phone call was all it took to shift the balance of power in the NFL? Again. As fans settle into the offseason grind, a dramatic narrative is taking shape around the Philadelphia Eagles pass rusher Bryce Huff and a possible reunion. With coaching mastermind Robert Saleh, now defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers, with over $51 million in contract commitments and the relentless pursuit of Super Bowl glory, the logic and emotion fueling these trade rumors has both franchises' supporters on the edge of their seats. The Philadelphia Eagles front office is no stranger to bold moves, especially in the relentless churn of the NFL's offseason. What started as whispers about tight end Dallas Goedert in the rumor mill has now expanded, enveloping another key asset, Bryce Huff. Less than a year after inking a massive 3-year, $51.1 million contract with the Eagles, Huff finds himself at the heart of trade talks, thanks to insiders like Logan Ulrich from NFL Trade Rumors. Ulrich's proposal is gaining traction. A conditional 6th-round pick in 2026, sent by San Francisco to Philadelphia in exchange for the dynamic edge rusher. On the surface, it might sound like a modest return. But the underlying motivations and the evolution of both teams' rosters tell a more complex story. Why would the 49ers go after Huff when they already boast the devastating duo of Nick Bosa and rising talent Yetur Gross-Matos? The answer lies in strategy, depth, and history. Robert Saleh played a monumental role in helping Huff blossom during his stint with the New York Jets. In the 2023 season, Huff tallied double-digit sacks, emerging as one of the league's premier situational pass rushers under Saleh's innovative defensive philosophy. Saleh's unwavering belief in Huff's ability to disrupt opposing quarterbacks set the stage for the what-if scenario now mesmerizing analysts and fans alike. With Saleh back at the helm of the 49ers defense, the fit feels almost predetermined. San Francisco's roster, while formidable, needs added explosiveness behind Bosa. Gross-Matos covers early downs, while Huff could be unleashed in pure pass rush scenarios, where his quick-twitch prowess and relentless motor shine brightest. It's a clear case of a coach prioritizing scheme fit and familiarity to maximize his defense's potential. For the Eagles, the equation is just as intriguing, but with a fiscal twist. Huff's $51.1 million contract speaks to the value placed on elite pass rushers in today's NFL. Yet as Philadelphia continues its tradition of aggressive roster management, the front office faces tough financial decisions. By parting ways with Huff, the Eagles could free up precious cap space that might be redirected toward reinforcing weaker positions or locking up emerging young stars who have shown promise in recent seasons. The arrival of defensive coordinator Vic Fangio also complicates matters, as his defensive scheme might prioritize different traits from the edge position. Despite no public grievances from the Eagles regarding Huff's production or attitude, every offseason brings reevaluations. If Fangio and the rest of the coaching staff believe they can find a better or cheaper option, moving Huff now, before any decline or dip in trade value, could be a shrewd long-term play. Lost in the metrics and cap calculations is the human side of the story. Huff, who has worked tirelessly to carve out his NFL niche, embodies the dream of perseverance paying off. His bond with Saleh isn't just strategic, it's personal. Saleh's early faith in Huff catapulted him into the league's consciousness, and a potential reunion would be emotionally charged, not just for Huff, but for teammates on both rosters. Locker room dynamics matter, and the Eagles' willingness to potentially move an established pass rusher speaks volumes about their confidence in locker room leadership and emerging contributors. For San Francisco, the infusion of Huff's hunger and energy could be an intangible asset, especially in high-stakes playoff scenarios. So, will this trade go down? At this stage, Ulrich's proposal remains pure speculation, albeit the kind rooted in league-wide logic and historical precedent. The outcome could depend on key developments in training camps or unforeseen injuries as rosters finalize. For the 49ers, acquiring Huff could transform their pass rush into the most feared unit in football and alleviate some reliance on Bosa. For Philadelphia, the move could create financial flexibility, open up snaps for younger talent, and reinforce their status as one of the league's savviest organizations. Both teams have reputations for chess-like roster maneuvers, and neither can afford to remain static in a league where fortunes change in an instant. As spring gives way to summer, one thing is certain: The Bryce Huff saga encapsulates the drama, strategy, and unpredictability that define the NFL offseason, whether Huff dons midnight green or the scarlet and gold of San Francisco come September. The ripple effects of this rumored deal could shape the next chapter for both contenders. Before you go, what do you think? Would this move elevate the 49ers' defense to historic heights? Or are the Eagles smarter to keep Huff in the fold for another playoff run? Drop your thoughts in the comments and smash that like button if you enjoyed today's deep dive. Your feedback helps us bring you more exclusive insights every week. Don't miss out. Thank you for staying with us. See you in the next edition with even more inside stories from the world of sports.